The labyrinth had swallowed Leela completely. Each step she took seemed to bend reality itself. The corridors twisted, the ceilings stretched impossibly high, and shadows clung to every corner, moving independently as if alive. The air was thick with fog, curling around her ankles and rising slowly, carrying whispers that gnawed at the edges of her mind. She stumbled into a large chamber she had never seen before. Its walls were lined with mirrors, reflecting not her own image, but countless faceless figures watching silently. Their eyes, if they could be called that, were voids of black, yet she could feel their gaze boring into her very soul. A soft ticking began, uneven and distorted, echoing through the room. The grandfather clock she had seen before now stood at the center, impossibly tall, its hands spinning backwards. With each tick, the shadows advanced, stretching unnaturally, some curling around the mirrors, forming shapes that twisted into impossible geometries. The whispers became voices, chanting in unison, "The night claims all. The shadows never rest. You are ours." She backed away, slipping on the thick fog that now seemed almost solid. The figures in the mirrors began to step out, tall, thin, with elongated limbs, moving in perfect silence. One reached toward her, its hand passing through the fog, cold as ice, brushing her shoulder. She screamed, but her voice was swallowed instantly by the shadows. The floor beneath her rippled. She fell forward, hands scraping against the slick surface, feeling herself pulled deeper into the chamber. The shadows multiplied, coiling around each other, their forms merging, stretching, dividing, creating an ever-growing mass of darkness. Leela's eyes darted around, trying to find an escape, but the mirrors reflected corridors that didn't exist, rooms that twisted impossibly, ceilings that bent like waves. Each reflection was alive, shifting, showing glimpses of her deepest fears. Empty rooms, endless staircases, eyes in the walls, hands reaching from the floor. A cold hand gripped her wrist. She spun, but nothing was there. Yet the fog curled tighter around her, and the shadows whispered in her mind, "You cannot leave. The night never ends." The grandfather clock chimed violently, each strike echoing like a drumbeat in her chest. 1, 2, 3. The shadows pulsed with the rhythm, undulating, advancing closer. Leela felt herself being drawn towards the center, towards the clock, as if it were a vortex pulling